Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri is the talk of the awards season. Every time I see people talking about Golden Globes or Oscars, this is the film that I see mentioned the most, so obviously that made me curious to see it. And I gotta say, in most aspects, the film lived up to the hype. Three Billboards is one of the most well-acted and well-written films of the year. And when I say of the year, I mean 2017, because I'm still mentally counting this as a 2017 film. Three Billboards is a dark comedy, and I usually have a bit of a rough time with dark comedies because I'm always like, am I supposed to be laughing right now? Because it's kind of dealing with a serious subject. But Three Billboards absolutely nails the comedic timing because I found myself chuckling and laughing quite a bit throughout this film. Most of the times I was laughing, it's because of some remarks said mostly by Frances McDormand's character. She just said some stuff, it cracked me up. There's this one part where she has this big monologue to this priest. It was gold. Speaking of Frances McDormand, let's talk about her for a second because she's the one that's also leading the awards talk for Best Actress, and yeah, she's probably the best lead actress performance I've seen in a 2017 film. She was awesome. She got you to care about her character because she's dealing with the loss of her daughter, and you also are rooting for her to find justice for her daughter, and she's also very likable because, like I said, she comes out with these things that she says to people, and it's just really, really funny. Also, Sam Rockwell. Sam Rockwell is an actor that every time I see people talk about him, they always say how underrated of an actor he is, and I've always liked Sam Rockwell in every film that I've seen him in, but here he is damn good. His character is quite an asshole, I'm not gonna lie, he is quite the douchebag, but in the end you sort of see why he's an asshole and you start to care about him a little bit more, and the film gives him a redemption arc, and that was kind of ballsy, giving a redemption arc to a generally unlikable character. But Sam Rockwell, he pulled all that off. He was awesome, and people say he should win Best Supporting Actor. I'm not going to complain with that one either. And Woody Harrelson was also good in the film, but that's obvious because Woody Harrelson is always good in films. Where Three Billboards kind of faltered for me was in the story department. I'm not saying the film doesn't have a story. I mean, it does. I mean, Frances McDormand puts up these three billboards aiming at the cops, and it's kind of like how that has ramifications throughout the town and how people see her and judge her. That's the basic story, but there was not really a lot of weight to the story for me. It being about her dealing with the loss of her daughter and wanting to get justice for her daughter's death, I was expecting there to be like a lot of emotional scenes in this film where she's like breaking down and these really big powerful scenes. There are a couple times where she does break a little bit and you do feel bad for her, and it is effective in that sense, but it never really hit me where I live or anything like that. And about halfway to maybe 3/4 of the way through, it kind of felt like the film ran out of story and plot, and at that point it was just characters dealing with things, so it was kind of hard to get fully invested in the story because there just wasn't really much going on. And the last half an hour of this film started to drag a little bit for me, but not in a way where I was bored, but I just noticed that it was going on for a little bit and I was like, oh, how long is this film going to be? And when you start saying that about a film, it's never really a good thing. But overall, I actually really liked Three Billboards. From a writing standpoint, from an acting standpoint, and from a surprisingly comedic standpoint, it was really good. I wish there was a little bit more weight to the story, but I still liked Three Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri, so I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. In terms of the Oscars and what this film should be up for, I'm thinking Best Screenplay, Best Lead Actress for McDormand, and Best Supporting Actor for Sam Rockwell, and maybe Woody Harrelson as well. Tell me in the comments below what you thought of Three Billboards, and if you want to see more of my stuff, click on one of these, and I'll see you all in the next video.